Hello, and welcome back to Marvel Puzzle Quest with me, P.I. McLeod. I am running something. God, I ran a lot of things today, but a lot of it's just behind the scenes. I'm not going to show my everyday thing on here because I'm going to be quite honest. It's a bit much. I think people can get what's called burnout from playing too much or from watching too much, and I'm not about that life. So I speak of burnout because not because of the new guy Reptil, has nothing to do with him. Not because of playing the game as much as I do, because let me dive into that. So the hunt started up, right? We did the hunt, but did you run it twice? I did when the day came out, like days ago. And it glitched on us, and you could run. So this is not the first time it's done that, and I'm sure some of you are probably aware of that by now. But when you see the hunt again, and it seems to have happened on the hunt, not just this recent time, but the time before, the hunt popped up, and if you hit all the nodes in this main the hunt event, and there's only like 5 of them, something like that. Each one, well, most of them open up a subnode, for Alaska, for Florida, for the Savage Lands. All of them, if you do all of them in a row, which it lets you can, at least in this glitch, could open up all 3 of them, Alaska, Florida, and the Savage Lands, to do all in one day. That's not how it's supposed to go. It's supposed to open up one at a time. Because of the glitch, because I knew it was going on. Hey, Mark, how's it going, buddy? Good to see you. Because I knew it was going on, I quickly ran Alaska and Florida and Savage Lands all the way through, got full progression rewards within a few hours. Obviously, I was working at the time, but I was running it as fast as I could. Because, what do you know? The refresh happened, you keep all your rewards, the hunt starts over again, and now you can get all those 5-star shards and 4-star covers and CP and everything else all over again. So yes, it was quite the grind. But would I say it's worth it? It depends. Like, how much do you want out of this game? How much time do you want to put forward? I don't mind putting forth a little bit of time for extra prizes. I can't do it all the time, though. This is limited time stuff. So, all that said, the hunt's back. Again, this is the 3rd time I'm running through the hunt within days. But it's more Adam Warlock shards. Basically, as long as you complete full progression on level 10, you're getting 750 Adam Warlock shards, and that's not counting your placement rewards. That's not counting anything else. So I'm not upset with it. But now we're running the hunt alongside Operation Spider Silk. So I'm doing 2 stories per day. Ooh, talk about burnout. Will this get me to stop? No, it won't. But if this was a constant, if this was every day, I don't think I'd do it. I'll be quite honest, guys. As much as I love this game, I don't think I could dedicate that much time per day to doing it. I don't know. I'd probably pick one story based on the shards they're giving and run with it. But for now, since it seems to be an error, and they're running with these errors and trying to make everyone feel better by giving everyone a second chance and blah 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 blah, I'm gonna run it. I'm gonna get those rewards, and I'm gonna hopefully they won't make it normal. I'm just trying to reap the rewards out of these second chances they're giving everybody. Anyways, I'm not here to talk about that. I'm here to talk about this dude. Mr. Clawhands, Mr. Humberto. He's here as Reptil, and he is being welcomed to S.H.I.E.L.D. Humberto Lopez. I'm going to try to commit that to memory. I don't know the guy. I'm not a big comic book guy by nature. I mean, I love him, don't get me wrong. I just never got to read him that much. I know Marvel via video games more than anything. And, of course, the MCU, because everyone watches that stuff, right? Oh, hey, DC. Man, I've been chatting. I didn't even see you pop in over there. 3rd round of the hunt in a week. Yeah, you and me too, DC. God. What's up, Mark? I'm good. Decided to download Twitch again. Miss watching your show. Aw, thank you, Mark. Missed you too. Okay. Come on, Humberto. We're gonna Humbert our way through this. Day 1, Devil Dinosaur. Dino versus Dino. It's funny, you could put like Gertrude on one of their teams and like the Lizard on another team. It'd just be like scaly warfare. Anyways, enemy cannot be stunned. Like that ever, changed. Okay. It's kind of funny. Enemy cannot be stunned, but neither of these two guys can have a stun option. Oh well. If you don't know Humberto that well, let me give you a little run through of what I've seen so far. Try out 5-Star Con yet? I mean, yeah, I've played with 5-Star Con DC. I don't have her champed. She's at like a 4-3-4. I'm 2 covers off. Basically a cover and a half shards wise. But she is beautiful when it comes to, especially against play against goons. No, Mark, I'm with you. This new guy isn't so interesting. No, I didn't get to finish her off. She was close. I finished off Immortal Hulk recently. And he's been running, obviously, with Okoye night and day and just doing what he does best, obliterating through PvE really fast. No, but Khan is really good, especially running against goons in PvE, because it's just free AP for days. I almost said MP, like it's, some sort of magic point system. Anyways, Reptil. What does this guy do? I'll tell you. His red and his yellow basically do some damage on red with strike tiles. Protects on yellow with fortification, if I remember correctly. I'm going off of memory. I just want to see how right I am. And the green activates his dino power. He turns into a dinosaur. All his damages go up by a percentage amount, and he has a chance to do team damage when he does anything. But there's also a small percentage chance to hit your friends. So let's see how right I am. 6 red damage. Convert a red tile to a strike tile. If he's in the form of his dino, the Quetzalcoatlus. That's how I say it. I don't know if anyone else says it differently. Fortify the tile and power by 50%. Okay, that's 6 red. That's not bad, really. If you think about it, it's only 6. It's nice and cheap and easy. Only 5 yellow. Gets a nice protect tile out there. If it's in the form of the Quetzalcoatlus, whatever. Fortify and power by 50%. But he's got a passive. He's made better by his friends and family. He takes 10% less damage and deals 10% more damage for each Avenger on his team. And supernatural allies deal 25% more damage with matches and abilities. I think that stacks, by the way. If anyone wants to verify against what I'm saying, go right ahead. I'm willing to listen. But I like pairing him with Wanda. I mean, because, who doesn't? Wanda's amazing, right? But 5-star Wanda is actually an Avenger and Supernatural. So you get both bonuses. So there's probably other people out there like that, but I just noticed that and was running that because it's an easy match, right? Anyways, finally green, which I feel is probably the better of the powers, but anyways, takes 8, so it's a more expensive one. Does some random tile destruction, and it lasts for 5 turns. He is this dino. So he does at level 5, 80% increased damage, and whenever he makes a match or uses an ability, he deals half of that damage to 2 other random characters with a 15% chance to hit an ally. If he damages his allies 2 or more times, he reverts to human form and stunned for a turn. Interesting. We're immune to stun right now, right? I wonder if that would work. Anyways. At level 3, it's 25% chance to hit your allies. Only 40% increased damage. But still. What does this tell me? And his whole package, he basically has the ability of 4-star Juggernaut to do team damage with his matches and stuff, but he has to spend green to get there first. It only lasts so long. But he doesn't get the protection Juggernaut offers. He doesn't get that nice shell of less, like that Colossus-like defense, Instead, he gets this red that does some damage and puts out a strike tile, some yellow that puts out a protect tile. A little underwhelming. At least it's cheap. I guess you could give it that much. Also, he is an Avenger. He is enhanced, so you could always, team him up with other people that make use of that. But I'm not sure who you're gonna do with that. My humble opinion, I don't think he's that well off yet. I think if you want to do team damage without spending 8 green, just put out 4-star jugs. If you need strikes, we have people for strikes. We have people for protects. I don't know. Pick a lane and stay in it. But I could be wrong. Let's see if he proves me wrong. Okay, ready? Oh yeah, one-on-one, right? Gotta do the character effects. So, we need reds, we need yellows, we need greens. Especially greens. We want to get to that dino form. But reds is damage, so we'll take that as we get it. Plus, Devil Dino over here likes red and green. So let's take any red and green first. They have priority. Is it just me, or is it kind of weird to use the dinosaur-like animation when he's not transformed into a dino yet? I don't know. I guess I don't know the character that well. He's probably able to just like metamorph part of his body when he needs to. Is he kind of like, I don't know. Does that make sense? Is he able to do that? Is that a thing in his comics? Oh, wiggle those little arms. Go on, devil. See more yellow. Might as well go for it. Oh, he gets the green. Do some more yellow. Why not? That ankle armor. That ankle bracelet. Okay, let's get that dino going. Woohoo! I mean, it's kind of a neat animation. I know it's just 2 static frames, but still, I've seen a lot worse animations in this game, so we'll take that. Hey, get out of here. No team-ups allowed. Only because I said so. We need reds, yellows, and greens, and none of them are available. Any cascades? Not really. I'll just hit this black down here then. Interesting. If you notice, the match damage goes up to him, but he takes a higher amount because of the green transformation. It's another one of those, like it does the raw damage down low and gives you the real damage up by their health bar. I mean, this isn't doing that much more, is it? 324? Maybe it is. Maybe I'm seeing that wrong. Let me see here. Let's see, what's that? 65 per. So you're looking at 195 damage, right? And then you add in that. So we're like, let's say 200 plus 324. So you're like 520-ish damage, right? 597, 1011. No, there's more in. There's more added in. Okay. Just want to make sure I wasn't seeing things. Should I take more green? If I take more green, I can get ready to transform again. It's probably smart, because that way he can't get it either. Wiggle those little arms, dude. You look a lot better in a coat with a drink in your hand, though. Just telling you, Dino. It's your best costume. Way underutilized. Red does not want to show up in this fight, does it? Well, back to being a dino. Is it just me, or he got lucky with the dino he got? You know, oh, you're a dinosaur. Oh, and you can fly too. You got a long ass beak. Thanks, 1-star jogs. Just shake it up a little bit. I don't want to make this match 4 of team-ups, because that'll actually give him 3 reds. And he needs 10 reds to do his ability. He'd be really silly close to doing it. So I'm going to see if I can hold off without letting him have that. If he makes the match 4, he's only going to get 1 red out of it. Saying it's like, it's team-up damage. It's not like his best. So now I can take the red, and we can finish this next turn with a big dino power chomp. I just realized the dinosaur head is different than his Quetzalcoatl head. Quetzalcoatlus? Whatever. Okay, now we get to go against the dino. Against this dino. Ugh. I mean, since I talked such a big game about him, let's bring him out. Red, blue, green. I mean, you want to do team damage? Let's do team damage, right? Let's bring up the collateral to... We'll take down the blue, okay? Because we don't really need Breaker of Stone in this match. Okay, let's go. Yeah, I could bring out 5 stars, but why? Just to get it done faster? No, I'm going to show you guys what we can do without 5 stars, because most of the populace of MPQ does not have a roster of 5 stars at their beck and call. So, I'm talking about team damage here. Mr. Reptil, Mr. Humberto Lopez. I don't think you're quite doing it like this, are you? Some people say it's unfair to do comparisons. You can't compare yourself to somebody else. You don't know what they've been through. Well, right now I'd say that Juggernaut's comparison to Humberto is definitely proving more valid. Although that protection's helping him right now. We'll have to get rid of it. I would like some of all of that. Let's go with... See if we get a lucky match 4. Nope, didn't happen. I'll take this, because then I can use the hammer. Juggernaut's one weakness. Dinosaur teeth. Yeah, that'll work. Boom. Gotta love that hammer animation. And done. I mean, it's kind of not fair, right? Poor Mr. Lopez. Anyways, that's what I think of when I think of him. I think of him as a dude that has the ability to do Juggernaut's thing, but requires AP and only lasts so long. Sure, he gets a strike and a projectile, has a cheap damage ability, but at the end of the day, Juggernaut does a lot of that for free. So, probably can't say much more about it, but we'll see where this takes us. Day 1, warm up. Okay, remember for these first 2 nodes of every day, we go through Thanos, because honestly, there's nothing of substance for then these fights. We throw in our loner, and oops, give me good old 5-star Thanos. And my Thor does not need tenderizing. No, he's actually quite weak already. Like I said, we did 2 PvEs today already, right? So I'll put the loner in here instead. Oops, almost forgot. Probably not in time. Character effects off. We don't need to see Court Death in its full glory. Too late. Oh well. No big deal. Move on to the next one real quick. Show your stuff. Level 120. Yeah. We're going to put you on loner. You're a loner. We're all good to go. Probably could have put someone with a better match damage in that 3rd spot, but this will be done before they know it. Yep, see? Done before they know it. Okay. let's get to the meat and potatoes of day 1. Here we go. Day 1, toughen up. We got 3 goons, but one of them is a sentry fighter. This is nothing hard whatsoever. Anyone should be able to do this node. It's a good chance for us to play around with who they're forcing us to use though. So we get a good version of Reptil, 535, and they're making us use Blade with them. Why? Oh, wait, Blade's supernatural, isn't he? He's an Avenger and he's supernatural. Oh. Well, look at that stuff. Avenger and supernatural. Let's read it again just to make sure. So 10% less damage and deals 10% more damage for each Avenger on his team. So he's going to be better for this. And supernatural allies, which Blade is, deal 25% more damage with matches and abilities. Okay. This is one of those spots that the game needs to work on their filters more. We need to be able to filter by their affiliations. But unfortunately, they don't have that in place for us right now, do they? But I would wager that we could probably click on almost any Avenger that has supernatural stuff going on. Like, what about Captain Marvel, right? Avengers and Team Iron Man. Oh, well. Like Ghost Rider? No? Supernatural and Champions. Okay. Dang. I mean, that's tempting just because he's supernatural. Anyone else? Can we get like an Avenger that's supernatural in here? Avenger. Maybe we'll just do that. I don't know. Throw in like Captain Marvel. You know what? That'll be a good idea. Because then we can play with strike tiles. That sounds like fun. Okay, let's go for it. So, because we have 2 Avengers out there, supposedly... Oops, wrong one. Humberto is going to do 20% more damage on the... Well, I mean, unless it counts himself. 10% less damage and deals 10% more damage for each Avenger on his team. I mean, he's an Avenger too. So is that 30? Does it show in his damage? Nope, doesn't show. I guess we'll just have to take it for granted and see what it does, right? Okay. Let's roll with... We need reds, we need yellows, we need greens to make Humberto shine. But there's a match 4 of black, and I'd be silly if I don't take that and try to take out the sentry, right? Right. So I almost got black up and running. That's fun. I kind of want to leave the red alone because Blade's going to make his tiles if I keep so many reds out there. So let's just finish off the black and get Captain Marvel's black running. It's either that or I go for Blade's black, but let's be honest here. Captain Marvel's is better. It's a ton of damage. Great strong strikes every turn as long as it sits out there. So, you know, gotta go with the good stuff. Having too much fun with the runaway team. They slow, but mid-game love them. Yeah, Mark. Runaways aren't bad. Not at all. People sleep on them because they are a little slow, but none of them are horrible. None of them are like Talos or Emma Frost or, you know, they're decent characters in this game. It's just they don't have that Karnak speed, you know? They don't have that speed of getting through the game fast. So a lot of people sleep on them. I almost got him. That was a good damage increase. How much do we got in strikes? Oh, wow. 2,306. Well, that's... Okay, so that wasn't because of the Avenger increase. The strike tiles alone made it stronger. Got it. To be quite fair, we couldn't tell if Captain Marvel really added in anything there, did we? She added in some strike tile generation, which was nice, but we can't tell if the Avenger buff or Supernatural buff was really playing into that, could we? I mean, if we broke out a calculator and added up everything by hand down to the single digits, maybe we could see it, but this is Marvel Puzzle Quest, not Abacus Quest. So I refrain from doing that. Day 1, a test of skill. You made it to today's final trial. Of course we did. It's all goons. None of these guys move anything without any certain abilities helping them, of course. We get to use 5-star Ghost Rider? What are you? Yes, you're Adventure and Supernatural. Yes, he is. Of course. Okay. Well, at least it's a 5-star that I have champed. So he'll be useful later on by far. On the 4th node of each day, remember that the 4-star that's being welcomed into S.H.I.E.L.D. Is also super buffed. So we're talking almost 10k damage on that red. That's a big old strike tile too. This ain't gonna do any better numbers per se, but it is percentage damage, so it's going to be better that way. And that projectile's pretty beefy too. So this could really come in handy then, because he's going to do all that extra team damage with these buffed strikes and whatnot. So maybe this is where he's going to shine for Welcome to S.H.I.E.L.D. purposes. But of course, what characters shouldn't shine when they have godlike buffs, right? Right? That's what I'm saying. Well, let's see him put to test. We're going to do something very easy for day 4. I'm sorry, 4th node of day 1. My apologies. I'm sorry, Mark. I missed your message there. I do have Karnak, America Chavez, and Juggernaut on a team. They are so awesome. They are. They are. Yeah, I can't see you losing with them too often in 4-star world. Not at all. I'm going to put half Thor with this team just because I want to generate more red, more yellow, more green, and use it on Reptil. We'll see what he can really do with those powers when he's allowed to flex with a bunch of AP flowing into him. It's not like we need the help to win this fight. It's more like, let's just see what he's capable of, right? We'll do this Cascade because it looks fun. So let's play with Reptil's stuff. Should we wait for him to hit his green? That way it like gets the full benefit. Yeah, let's do that. What's the black gonna do to me though? Deals damage, triggers dealt more damage than team, deals more damage, nobody's dealt the most damage. Yeah, that's because no one's done anything. I'm just gonna wait. Because if one of them does anything, then all that black will be better. I can always use it to kill someone that's getting close too. So let's transform. Okay, so he transformed, but Ghost Rider is still in control of all the tiles, except for yellows. That's kind of funny. Well, let's get that out there. That's a big beefy strike. What's that do? Oh, it did the team damage. Nice. 2,439. That's pretty good. How about this projectile? So now we're looking at 2,846 protect. So yeah, he's definitely got his use for during this mode. Tempting. Yeah, let's just do this first. Okay, got enough red to throw out another one. Cool. And then this should do... Almost killed him. Yeah, let's snare this guy just so he can't do anything. I mean, after all, we get to use our team-ups for those milestones. Can't forget the milestones. They're pretty darn important for building your stuff up. Another source of free income is always good. So I think it's safe to say feeding him red, yellow, green via Thor is not a bad deal. Now, of course, the next couple of days worth of nodes isn't gonna just allow me to walk through them like that. So it is what it is. that DC doing a poor job of remembering to use team ups. Well, I hope these videos help you remember to do it. They're, I mean, you look at the quest stuff. I'm on the current one for use 2,500 team ups, and obviously they go beyond this by far. But I'll give you another 200 shards for Cloak and Dagger. They get up to 5-star stuff though, you know. Like obviously 100,000 boosts is going to get me a cable cover, 3,000 health packs for Medusa cover. Spending ISO to level heroes is going to give me another Professor X cover. I mean, 1,000 5-star shards for collecting powers. These milestones are definitely worth looking into. I definitely would try to remember to use them. Okay, back to day 2. Well, starting day 2. Let's get Thanos out. Wake up, Thanos. Gotta go and court death with some people again. Use the loner, because why not? I don't want to... Why am I stuttering on this? Like, I almost wanted to match her gun. I'm like, that's not my gun. But at the end of the day, it wouldn't matter. There's no way they're going to pull that off in time. Silly me. It's like a reflex thing. Like, oops, can't do that. Okay, moving on. Day 2, show your stuff. Let's get... Yeah, we'll use you, and I don't know, someone else just to bash through it. Let's throw Colossus in there real quick. Where'd you go, buddy? There you are. So, like, if I smash him with... Wow, there's no blue, black, or yellow available, huh? Oh, purple. Almost missed it. There we go. Okay, let's get to another good one right here. Third node. Ugh. 3-star Wanda, 4-star Iceman, and a Commander. Commander's going to feed them purple. Iceman can use that purple to turn reds into blues and use the blues to stun. Or they could save that purple. Scarlet Witch can build up into a big old 5-turn stun and hit the whole team for damage. Either way, they all gotta go, and I'm very much at risk of being stunned. And as usual, I don't use 5-stars on these third nodes of the day. We use our 4-stars, because you don't need to use your 5-stars for them. You can get by without it. Supernatural powers. Let's see. Let's try to make use of this passive. Supernatural allies deals 25% more damage with matches and abilities. Matches and abilities. Well, Blade's got this red that if you get 10 or more red tiles on the board, he converts a random basic tile to a 4/12 strike tile. When it's 9 or more red AP, he does this thing every turn, consuming 1 red AP at a time. It does a lot of damage, but it's passive. It's good. There's also this. It's green, but it does team damage. Costs 9. And as long as I have red AP, it also restores his health. It's not that strong to be overall, but the red is really where it's at. So, if we could do something to play with red, right? Maybe we should bring out 3-star Iron Man again, right? He was just in like the previous node. Maybe we should let him, have his time to shine. Let's heal him up, make sure he's not going to fall apart on us. Throw in like a red-yellow boost just to get some yellow AP on the board. We need 4 more yellow then to have him do a recharge. And then we'll have a bunch of red for Blade to play with. It's a thought. It's an idea. We'll see how much damage this 25% boost does for him. So, first up, Commander's got to go. He's generating all that free purple AP for them. In my head, I want to get rid of Iceman and Wanda, to be quite honest, but free AP needs to go. I need yellows, but I don't see it, so I'm just going to take this small cascade, and of course he gets some blues. Get rid of that blue before he can sit there and freeze us. Take the free cascades. He's already got 9 purple. See, that's a problem. So I don't like to let them get that free AP all the time. Ugh. See? He's gonna get a bunch of blue AP. I gotta take it before he takes it. Oh boy. There's a ton of purple. Can you not right now? I always hate fighting this team. Getting all that free purple just means a lot of board shake for them. If I match it like this, he won't get the blue AP that easily. Ugh, ouch, 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 ouch. Oh, never mind. There goes Iron Man. They had enough green and enough purple to do all that in one fell swoop. So I guess I have my real use for my yellow is right here. Lame. Well, at least Humberto is here to do things. Sadly enough, I have to match this blue, because if I don't, he's going to take it and then stun me for 4 turns. It's just facts. And there goes my projectile. Okay. Oh boy. Here we go. Free blue AP for you. Yup. This all happened. Ouch. Can we chalk this up to bad luck? Or what? I think it was bad luck. There's no way Blade is pulling out of this by himself. I'd have to have the luckiest set of cascades and for them to be unlucky for a moment in time. Some of you might be asking, why are you still watching this? I don't know, just a kind of a reminder as to what the computer is capable of when left unchecked. Okay, let's go back in. Okay, Blade, snap out of it, buddy. Will not put 3 Iron Man with you this time. That's wasn't gonna work out, I guess. I think it still would work out, to be quite fair. It only needs 6 yellow. They didn't give it to me, and then all of a sudden they fell into blue and purple everywhere. But I digress. We could like put in just Peggy and make it cost some more for them to do everything, you know? If it costs more for them to do stuff, then we're kind of safer for longer, right? And she is an Avenger, so it'll help Humberto out. I just wanted more red for Blade, though. I really wanted to test that theory out. I don't know, let's do the Peggy Carter thing. They went rampant too easy with their abilities, so let's do this. There we go. We don't need that extra. I don't need 2 sets of whales on here. Come on, game. Thank you. Well, once again, we don't want them to have blue, so match the blue. Take the cascades when we can see them. Ooh, match 5. Thank you, game. It's like it's trying to be nice to me now. We'll see how long that lasts. I guess I'll take the green. Okay, do I do the dinosaur transformation now or later? I mean, it is all about him, so probably now. I thought it was supposed to make his match damage go up. Does 40% increased damage. Oh, I guess it doesn't apply to his actual match damage numbers. No, it doesn't. That's a shame. It just makes him not tank, and he's supposed to tank it this time. So, well, let's get this big old chomp going. So now you can get a nice, decent... There it is. 468 damage strike tile. Not bad. Not bad, not bad. Kind of wish I could do... more matches with him, though. I also want to kill the commander right now if I can, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. Maybe not with this attitude, right? If I did this, it might. I'd be getting rid of that strike, though. I think it might be worth it because it'd stop him from generating purple AP. So, here it goes. And it wasn't enough. What if we did... Probably none of that. Well, let's get rid of the blue before they take it. Lots of purple AP, and they just produce more. So now I can do this. It's going to stun everyone in the back, which this commander's only got 282 health left. We should be able to be fine. But I can stun both of them. Take out the commander. Right, game? We can do that? There we go. And... we can build up some more black. We'll get Blade to use his in a second, which would be nice, right? I think so. Okay, so now, yes, those Peggy tiles go off. Remove shield. I forgot about that. I have that vintage shield on her, which when one of Captain America's countdowns go off, remove a friendly protect tile, they deal damage. It's just a small amount of damage, but I don't know. It's funny to see that stuff go off sometimes. Okay, let's use this to make some more, wait, what did it do? Destroys 40 people in the enemy team's strongest color green. Oh, okay. I read that wrong. I was thinking it destroyed tiles. My bad. Oh well, it's something. I'll still take this red. I'm glad I took the red when I could. Now there's very little of it on the board. Take the yellow. You can make another protect. There we go. Take that match 5. Thank you. And I'll just match my own protect away already. Nice. I think we have this in the back. What do you think? Don't have any green. I have 1 green. This would do 230 damage. I don't even know if I care, but it is using, you know, might be worth it just to use that team up. Where's match? There we go. Thank you. Just trying to get him closer to health so I can just use it then. I'll burn this now. There you go. What? Maybe that one? There you go. And now, Onslaught. Yay! Onslaught did something. Not the character, the ability. Onslaught, the character, does a lot more, to be quite frank. Okay. The big one. The reason we're all here. The reason we look to this every couple weeks with Welcome to S.H.I.E.L.D. Riri Williams, Mockingbird, and Decoy. Decoy's going to make a bunch of green, passively going to feed Riri Williams so she can keep uppercutting my guy into the air, holding him hostage, basically. Meanwhile, if they get enough blue or red, it's a lot of damage from Riri and or Mockingbird. Order of operations is kill Decoy, then kill Riri, then kill Mockingbird. Why is it that way? Because Decoy's feeding them AP and also has the least amount of hit points. If we can get rid of him, that's one less character creating AP and doing any other distractions. Riri's next because that red is an instant hit. So is that blue. Mockingbird's red is not. It makes a couple of countdowns, and you can get rid of those before they destroy you. Is it possible? Sure. It's kind of rough, but at least it's more possible than Riri's. Riri just hits you, and then you got to try to catch the number of that semi that knocked you silly. So we get to use Ghost Rider Robbie Reyes, and if I'm being honest, using 5-star Thor here would be also really good, because then you can make use of Ghost Rider's green more often and his red more often, but I don't like to double dip my 5-star options. I mean, come on, that's not fun. We all saw what it did last time. We know it works. Let's do a different one. I'm pretty sure we all know, and you've seen before in the previous videos, Yelena Belova almost always works. Throw her in and it's almost guaranteed win, because the opponents don't have passives in large amounts, and they require AP to fire off their moves. Well, she doesn't let them get above 9. We already know she works. Could throw in Strange, just knowing that he is going to fire off his green uppercut, but I don't think that's worth it. That's just a little bit of extra damage. Wanda would be good for giving us the color we need more often, but I'm going to try to stay away from her. I feel like that's kind of an obvious pick. She's just always good, period, Trying to keep the Avengers and Supernatural thing in mind. I don't see people that's going to really give me more AP or a damage boost or something to support Reptil. I'm looking, not really seeing. Maybe I'm just blind to the obvious here. Actually, Kamala Khan might be a good way to go. Looking at, was it Kamala Course? There it is. Whenever an enemy fires an ability, Kamala generates 4 AP of one of her colors. Well, her colors are yellow, green, and blue. They have a decoy on their team. That decoy is going to fire off abilities, especially for black, with Mockingbird and Riri doing nothing about it. As long as Kamala stays out there, those abilities are going to feed my yellow and green, which Reptil can use. Now, I could use it for Ghost Rider's green if I want, or Reptil's yellow, or even Kamala Khan's yellow. It's not a bad choice overall. I'm trying to think of a better one, to be quite honest, but that's a pretty good one. It's not too obvious either. Yeah. I know she's not even champed either. And I'm still thinking of using her. Ooh. Wait, Ghost Rider. Give me a second here. 1 turn countdowns. 8 turn fortified red countdown. Well, that creates 1 every turn. If I can get that out there, Abigail Brand would work really well with that. Keeping me healed up, When a friendly countdown or repeater reaches 0, destroy 1 enemy AP in the enemy's strongest color. That doesn't do anything. Friendly countdown or repeater reaches 0, gain a burst of health. And of course the blue is there, which would be a nice use for blue, honestly. Okoye. Okoye would probably be good, but it would rely on the team-ups coming in, and, well, I'd have to match the team-ups more often to get her power up. And then you have to have the AP to fire off the powers to make use of it. So while she is very powerful, the reason she does so good is because of people with passive abilities that do damage. So, you know, if I threw her in there, friendly powers deal extra damage for each team up AP you have. That's great because if you have a passive power that's doing damage every turn, it's always powered up. But without that, it means I'm going to have to gather the team up AP and then gather the colored AP to actually deal the extra damage. So it kind of requires 2 extra things to work. Is it possible? Well, totally. But I feel like we could probably be more efficient if we go another route. I might try the Abigail brand thing. That might help keep their AP low too. Especially if I can get Ghost Riders multiple whips out there. Although, now you got me thinking. If I use Okoye and he turns into a lizard, half of that damage to 2 other random characters. Is that damage powered up? Because it's not, probably, I don't know. That's a tempting prospect. You got me thinking. I don't know. Okay, well, let's pull the trigger on somebody here. Let's go with the Kamala Khan route. See if we can get that free AP generated, and see how this works. If everything works pretty well, maybe we can get Reptil transformed quicker, or Ghost Rider's Hellride is really nice. We can get that rolling. That'll help generate more green and red more often for Reptil to use. So, here we go. Let's see that, Mark. You finally got Senpai to think. That's funny. Good job, man. Oh, boy. Okay, Decoy, you need to go. Even though I kind of want you to stick around to fire off your powers, but I just don't want you generating extra green for Riri to use. I don't know. Yeah, let's not let that go unchecked, right? So we'll go with start there. I didn't even see the match 5. That was silly on my part. I'm thinking too hard about other things. Ghost Rider's already taken a big beating. Poor GR. Let's go with... I don't like that. If I move that blue, that's going to give them a big old red match. They've already got plenty of AP. They don't need more red in their book. I'll take the black, because maybe Ghost Rider can get some revenge. Oh boy. No, not already. Not already. Oh god. Well, got that already. That's ridiculous. But I don't want to use it on Kamala Khan. Let's face it. That's not the reason we picked her. I'm going to put her in front again, because I feel like someone's going to die, and honestly I don't need... Oh. I should have saw the writing on the wall. They had a nice cascade to start, so I don't think this is going to go well. When they have a nice cascade, you really can't do much. I think we're going to have to start it over here in a second. Okay, so let's transform. Throw out the yellow. Okay. And now that that stuff's done, per se, I guess we'll take the sky real quick, right? Does it matter which color we choose? I forget. 2-turn repeater, 4 rows, because 2 round. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. I'll put it on blue though, right down there. Okay. So we take this. Should I take the green? Should I take the yellow? I'll take the yellow. I need more defense. Yep, knew we were going to the skies. Okay, so she's back down. Do I do it again? I mean, they can't really hit me if I'm up in the air, right? I don't see why not. Because otherwise she's going to probably die here just from match damage alone. There we go. So I take this match 5 here. Anything fun? Nope. I could take the match 4 with a crit up there, but I don't think the crit in red is going to do me any good. I think I just need more everything. Let's be honest. I guess we'll do this. Okay. That's something, I guess. Too bad her studying doesn't heal her. What's this thing do? A stun. So I guess we got to get rid of it. And Kamala Khan is dead for it. Oh, geez. Never mind. That happened. Okay. So let's just put it out there. Kamala Khan isn't going to really help us too much in this one, if only for the fact that we've just learned that you really can't take too many powers being fired by them. Counting on them to fire powers to feel your AP is like asking to be shot in the head by a gun multiple times just because you think it'll help you see clearly. It did not. What do we got now? I could Wales them, but that's not our style. We'll just use this Call a Storm real quick. Okay. Thank you for finally doing that. Put another protection. Not much more. I mean, that protection's working, but as soon as that next ability goes off, it's game over again. Put up more protection. Kind of surprised I'm still alive, but that protection tile is actually pretty strong. Oh, there you go. There you go. It was only a matter of time. Okay. Again, I want to put out there that I think half Thor would be really good here. If you have a 5-star Thor, he seems to have pretty decently strong abilities at this point. They're really cheap to fight with. I mean, once again, he's not the greatest character in the world, but power him up with some AP. He is God boosted after all. I think he would do the damage for you. I'm probably going to resort to someone else right now, though. I'm probably going to throw in Wanda. I feel like that protection will help. And also generating me more green to transform him more often would be a solid choice. So let's go for it. Come here, Wanda. Let's give you a fighting chance here. And we want to start with a couple of purple AP. Because it just takes 3. And then we can really let loose with her. No match 5s for you this time. No thank you. Now, of course, Opportunist is going to give him some... Oh, wow, we could just go right now? Well, why would we not? Okay. And there we go. Decoy's down already. See, computer, see what a cascade does to you? This happened both the third node and the fourth node, huh? Nasty cascades led to my doom early. Okay, let's keep the green going because we want to keep the Quetzalcoatl out there, and or the Hell Rides from our friend, the Ghost Rider. Not every day you can say Ghost Rider is your friend, right? I'll take the green. I like green. I think it's gonna do the job here. I don't need purple. I guess I'll take the blue. That will really help reduce somebody's effectiveness. It'll help me kill her faster too. Do I do it to... Yeah. Well, here's the deal. I kind of want to do this to Mockingbird because she has this yellow. Whenever I make a match of 4 or greater, have at least that much AP in the color, she gets fire free random power. Also, secret mission. Everyone forgets about this one, but as long as you have at least 5 or more red AP, friendly matches deal more damage. If I depower her, she won't have that ability. I mean, she will, but it'll be very weakened. Let's see if it actually states it in here now. Yeah, look at that. Only 893 now. And they have at least 9 AP in that color. They only gained 1 AP. Yeah, so she's definitely been neutered now because of that. Let's hit some more of those. There we go. That fortification helps a lot. So she's almost done. And yes, Wanda did help a lot. Those early cascades helped too, but this mystical feedback it's really worth it. We all know it. Hit that out there. And we're probably going to finish it off right here. Damnation. Bye-bye. Okay. So Wanda helped with the greens. She helped with mystical feedback. She helped with defense. We could kind of all see the writing on the wall. Wanda was definitely going to help out there, but you know, seeing it in action definitely proves better. At the end of the day, who's better, her or 5-star Thor for it? It's a rough call. I think Wanda has a better guarantee for the win, but Thor is going to guarantee 5 red, yellow, or green AP a turn, and that's everything to Mr. Humberto Lopez. And he definitely did a ton of that damage. So I think both of them are pretty solid choices. What's going to be more interesting, in my opinion, is who am I going to pick for day 3? Because I don't repeat myself. Oh well. But that was Welcome to S.H.I.E.L.D. Day 1 and 2 for Reptil. Later on tonight, I'll have to come back on and run this Deadpool daily because I think it's almost over. I need that Crash the Titans. Oops, wrong button. Let's see. Yep, got one more day on it. Okay. In one more day. Maybe I'll run it tomorrow then, to be quite honest, because I don't like running dual streams in one day if we can help it. That way tomorrow I can do Crash the Titans, and then the day after I can come back and do day 3 and 4 for Welcome to S.H.I.E.L.D. That sounds like a better plan. Anyways, thank you all very much for tuning in once again. Thank you, Mark, for stopping by, and DC. And I'll see you guys, well, tomorrow for Crash the Titans, and in 2 days for the rest of this Welcome to S.H.I.E.L.D. I'll talk to you all later. Bye.